Hi Taurus, welcome to your February bonus reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you for your support. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. As I am recording this reading, Taurus, it is February 17th. Quick little highlight for you on some of the astrological transits, just briefly. Tomorrow is the 18th of February, so we start Pisces season. February 23rd, we have Mercury entering Pisces, and then we have the full moon in Virgo on the 24th. So Taurus, I hope you're doing well. Again, thank you for being here. I'm switching up my setup yet again. Hope these messages will be supportive for you. I'm going to start out this reading here with a couple cards from The Universe Has Your Back. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What are the messages for Taurus? Let's see, what's the vibe at this time for you, Taurus? My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Yeah, so lots of focus on where you are putting your energy, where you're putting your focus, where your faith is. I think a lot of us are struggling with this at this time, right? There is a lot of chaos in our world, and I am absolutely not an advocate of spiritual bypassing. I think that the only way that we can change anything is by acknowledging what is not working. And some of those things are very challenging, right? But always, right? We are the creators of our reality. And even in the darkest of times, we can use that darkness, we can use that pain, we can use that fear to help us better understand ourselves, and also really to manifest what we want to see in the world around us, right, Taurus? So let's put these aside. I'm going to get your tarot here. Again, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button if you want to stay up to date on when I post new content here. If the messages resonate, don't forget to like, give me a comment below. Let me know how these energies are showing up for you. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What are the most relevant messages for my Taurus at this time? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Always trust your own judgment and discernment, Taurus, right? You know your life and situation better than anyone else. And don't forget that you have free will. So if something comes out in the reading that you're not super happy with, Taurus, always remember that you can shift how you deal with a person or a situation, right? Nothing is set in stone. Time and energy are fluid, and we are constantly shifting the energy, the opportunities, and timelines based on how we engage with the world around us. All right. Let's see, we'll get one more card for you, Taurus. Okay. All right, Taurus, you're clearly working hard, which I'm not surprised. Love to see it. That's what you do. You work really hard. You work really diligently. You've been working for a long time. I do see you, whether you feel it or not, that you are very much in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You know, this gives, you know, independent, financially stable, whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's a job, whether it's a career, whether it's a financial project or a creative project, you are working towards your financial stability. And you are willing to put in the time and the effort to get what you know you deserve. You are in the process right now of leaning into faith that your ships are going to come in, right? That the seeds you've planted, the connections you've made, the work that you've been doing, it's going to come in for you, right? But there may be a bit of a holding pattern, a bit of impatience, right? That you're like, okay, where is it? Where is it? I see you still working, right? You know, just kind of like this, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what will manifest. And I see you really embodying that energy of like, I'm going to keep working until I manifest what I know I deserve in this reality. But there's still going to be times where you have to wait, right? There's still going to be times where you have to be patient, because Pentacle energy is the energy that takes the longest to come into our 3D because of how dense it is, right? And so like, always acknowledge how hard you've been working. Make sure that you are resting, right? Because part of being in an abundant energy, Taurus, is remembering that you don't have to kill yourself. Yes, there's hard work to be done, but there's also a need to acknowledge how hard you've been working for so long, and that there are moments where you get to allow yourself to rest and to appreciate how much you've already accomplished, even if you aren't exactly where you want to be in the future. Now, 8 of Wands, there's going to be some momentum that's coming towards you. It's like, I do see a bit of like, I'm working hard. Where is it? I'm going to keep working towards it. I'm going to keep believing, right? And because of your faith, you are going to start to feel the energy shift. Things are going to be coming into balance for you. The Chariot and the Moon, very, very powerful energy for you at this time. I love to see this. Both are cards of the Moon, because the Chariot, which is a card of Cancer, Cancer is ruled by the Moon. Now, the Moon in tarot is typically owned by Pisces. However, this moon energy is giving me, right, we have this full moon in Virgo coming up on the 24th. I think like whatever attachment you've had to outcome, whatever fears you've had, whatever, you know, situations, relationships, connections, you know, business opportunities, collaborations that have not worked out, I'm definitely feeling the vibe of write that shit down, light it on fire, let it go with the past. What you're working towards has been a long time coming. And yes, I know that you're tired. Again, please, Taurus, give yourself credit for how hard you've been working for so long. And it's okay to feel frustrated when it feels like it's taking forever, right? You acknowledge it and you say, you know what, universe, I know that divine timing is not my timing, but I want to acknowledge that like I really would love to see, you know, the return on investment, the return on my graciousness and my generosity. And it's like we get to be in that duality of like, I trust, universe, that everything, all of the seeds I planted, all of the hard work I've done, all of the investments I've made in other people and in myself, that they're going to come to me and they're in a different way, and I'm going to be repaid for all of this hard work. However, I'm impatient because I don't know if you've seen the world, universe, but things are really tough out here. And it's like, you can be in that place of being super grateful, not just for yourself and how much you've done, but like what the universe has already provided to you, while also acknowledging that you know you deserve more and you are expecting more, even if you're not sure what that is. And it's like the momentum is starting to come towards you. You are going to start to feel that dense energy lift, and you're going to start to feel more balanced. You're going to start getting more downloads from the universe. Your intuition is likely very heightened at this time. Even if it doesn't make sense, follow those nudges, right? Like, I don't know if you're on, like, everyone's going to be different since this is a general reading. But if you're on a platform, Taurus, let's say you're on YouTube or Instagram or something, right? Or you have a community that's around you. If you feel called to share something that you're going through, an epiphany, a spiritual insight, please share that. Okay, this is really important at this time because there are a lot of individuals that are going through a dark night of the soul, along with the rest of us, that feel isolated and alone. And I can see from this very singular energy, Taurus, that you may have been feeling alone for a long time. You're not alone, right? But this period of working on yourself, on your projects, on your manifestations, on your dreams has happened in a way where you have alchemized it in a way where you're going to truly start to understand how powerful you are and how powerful your influences on other people who are in a similar situation that maybe don't have the confidence to be as honest about the struggle as you are, right? Like, there's beauty in the struggle because of the fact that you are able to say, you know what? I've been working really hard. I deserve everything I want. And yes, I'm going to trust that it's going to come in the time and the way that the universe sees fit. And I trust that. But I get to acknowledge this is difficult. This has been a hard road. And it's like, just by acknowledging that struggle, that hard work, that exhaustion, you can start to alchemize it and process it, and it starts to lift, and it starts to give you that momentum to move forward, and you start to actually trust it more, and the universe starts to meet you more, and things start to become more magical simply by acknowledging how difficult it's been, simply by acknowledging your hard work. That's something to celebrate, Taurus. The amount of work you've been putting in on yourself, on your business, on your projects, on your relationships. Please take a moment to acknowledge how, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. Please take a moment to acknowledge how hard you've been working. Even in moments where you feel like you lost your faith, the moon, the universe has been noticing. But you need to notice it, and you need to acknowledge it, Taurus. It's coming. I know at times it may not feel that way, but it is, because you deserve it. And you know who you are. You know you've been working hard. You have nothing to prove. But I do want you to give yourself some credit. Okay, Tower. Oh, Taurus. Oh my goodness. This is a recurring theme. Look, there's nothing we can do about the towers in our life. Towers are unexpected events. But this is a card where, like, for me, this particular iteration of the Tower in the Sun and Moon Tarot is about having the spiritual fortitude to sense that Tower coming before it does. And especially with the Chariot and the Moon, it's like, if anybody's equipped for a Tower, Taurus, it is you. It truly is. Let's get a few more cards here. Prince of Cups, this is like, your intelligence really truly does lie in your emotions and your intuition, Taurus. Feel your feelings even when you don't want to, right? There's a deep intelligence with this dolphin here. It's one of the most intelligent mammals on Earth. There is a magic and a beauty available to you in simply acknowledging where you've been, right? What you've been through, the moments when you felt alone, and somehow, right, you get like, I always call it like, come on, toss me a bone, spirit. Like, you know, even if it's just like a person that I barely know, like complimenting me, right? Saying, you know, like, I really like being around your energy. Sometimes we need to acknowledge the small glimmers along the path in order to help us better acknowledge ourselves, because I'm definitely getting to acknowledge how hard you've been working, and that it's okay for you to feel a certain way about that, Taurus, right? You should have pride in the fact that you haven't given up, even when you felt like the work was never going to end. 10 of Wands. You know, you're coming to the end of a really overwhelming cycle where you felt like you were doing it all alone, where the weight of the world was on your shoulders. You have been refined to the point that, like, you've gone through things, right, that other people may not have survived. And I'm definitely continuing to get this energy of, like, you need to acknowledge how hard you've worked and how many, you know, dark nights of the soul you've been through, how many towers you've been through. Shoot, like, I know when that tower came out, you laughed, Taurus, because I did. 6 of Pentacles, success. Like, things are going to turn around for you. It is going to happen. When? I don't know, Taurus. Like, you know, time and energy are fluid, but like, this is an energy of like, keep working, but also acknowledge how hard you've worked and give yourself credit and let yourself rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor, even in the moments when they seem small to you. They are not, right? This is cumulative. This is not, you're not an overnight success. Even if people who don't know you, Taurus, don't know the inner workings of what you've been through, to them, when your manifestations start to really come through in the 3D, right? Like, they see you working really hard. They see you like tapping into your intuition. They see you going through a tower, and somehow, despite the challenges, you're being blessed. It's like, some people may see that as an overnight success, but you've been working on this for a lifetime. Seven of Pentacles, you've overcome deep failures or perceived failures, whether they've been financial, whether they've been in relationships, whether they've been in jobs or creative projects. It's like all of those things that you've been through have created this Phoenix energy, right? Of like, you are not afraid of death because you know that it means rebirth. Whatever the tower is coming to burn away, Spirit's preparing you for this, right? I feel like this hard work, this energy of like, when is it going to happen, right? And you feeling that momentum forward and the universe really starting to speak to you in ways that are, it's like you can't even dismiss the downloads and the intuitive hits that the universe is giving you. And that deep trust in your gifts, in your abilities in the universe is what helps you to really accept this tower moment, because it's going to move you through the end of a cycle, right? It's going to move you through any fear of failure. It's going to move you through any fear of death, which I just don't see you having here. It's like you're truly going to be rising from the ashes in this new chapter of your life, but it's because you've been doing the work, Taurus. Like that's kind of been like a consistent message that's been coming through, I feel like, the last few readings. Queen of Pentacles, this is very abundant, grounded, financially stable energy. But something about this Queen of Pentacles is like knowing your worth, knowing when to work hard and knowing when to sit back and to receive, right? This is like a truly abundant energy, is knowing that you don't have to kill yourself, although I do know that that's how you've been feeling for a while. But things are going to be coming into balance, and this death and rebirth process that you're in the middle of right now is moving you into a very abundant receiving energy. You're coming out of, this is Eight of Swords, but it's reversed. You're coming out of a place of overthinking, of doubting yourself, of doubting your intuition, of overthinking what you know you need to do. Seven of Wands, you are not afraid of the fight. You are not afraid to set boundaries. You are not afraid to cut people off. You are going to protect yourself, protect your heart, protect your family, protect your friends, protect the peace and the prosperity that has come. You're going to protect everything that you've been working for. Get a couple more cards here. King of Pentacles. This could be with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, Taurus. Yes, this could be you coming into balance between your masculine and feminine energies, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. This is not about gender. Again, Taurus, if this message is resonating for you, if you are claiming this abundance, if you are claiming this death and rebirth process for yourself, please leave me a comment below. This could be about you coming into inner balance. But it could be that like you're going through this tower, this death and rebirth energy in order to call in a divine counterpart, an equal, right? Because you've been working on your own for so long, because that's really the energy that's been coming through. So, and this could also, right, all of you are in a different place, Taurus, but this could also be, a business collaboration, a business partner, a job offer, a business owner that sees how amazing you are, how much of a hard worker you are, how you are manifesting beautiful opportunities into your reality, and they want to work with you and they want to offer you something. And I definitely see you building something. So it very well could be with this King of Pentacles, and it's either going to be, something financial, like a creative project or a new job or a new business venture, or it could be a relationship depending on where you were. But 10 of Pentacles, listen, all this hard work is going to pay off. Everything that the tower is coming to, burn down, it's coming to help you rise from the ashes, so that you actually are going to be able to see, your manifestations in the 3D. Now, again, how and when this is going to show up for you, the Pentacle energy does take time, right? Like this is a dense 3D reality, but you're doing the work. And what I get from this over and over again is to tap into that faith, right? And to give yourself the credit for how far you've come, for the sleepless nights, for the loneliness, for the fear, right? That is going to help you overcome any overwhelm that you have for continuing on this path. And as you continue to have more faith in yourself and the universe, abundance comes towards you despite what's going on in the world. Because I definitely feel like this tower has more to do with what's going on in the world around us than something personal with you. But really, Taurus, this is really beautiful energy. Keep going, keep the faith. No matter how dark it seems, right? What's that quote? If everything around you seems dark, look again, you may be the light. That's what I'm getting here. I'm gonna leave it there. Hope the messages resonated. If they did, please leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna close this reading out with a card for you from the Messages from the Spirit of Nature Oracle, Taurus. You angel spirits and guides. And we have Cedar Tree Wisdom. Yeah, you're definitely embodying wisdom at this time. That's definitely what I'm getting from the cards that are out here right now. Let's get this from the book. The wisdom that you possess is not only the result of your vast life experiences, but also due to the influence of your spirit guides. You surprise yourself at times by the revelations that enter your mind or get expressed through your speech or your writing. Whether you're aware of it or not, know that your guides are providing these inspirations and insights that are both ancient and timely. There's no need to credit your ego for these. You are merely a vehicle or channel through which these wise teachings come to you and through you. As in the story of Solomon, the proper use of this gift is to provide leadership and service to others. You can do this through speaking, writing, or any other means of expression. When you express the knowledge that comes to you, do so with humility and remain unattached to how it is received. Others have the freedom to welcome it or reject it. Express your gratitude to your spirit guides as often as possible, as this will keep you attuned to the wisdom they possess that can in turn be offered to all beings in the world in service to the highest good. Yeah, I know I mentioned it earlier. There's something about how the hard work you've been putting in, Taurus, the lonely nights, the existential crises, the tower moments, the dark nights of the soul, this constant death and rebirth process that you are always welcoming. You have something to share with the world. You have wisdom to share with the world. Maybe you're not ready yet, but your healing, your blessings and your manifestations are going to help other people through their dark nights. So please give yourself credit for how hard you've been working. The universe is going to bless you. And I hope these messages resonated for you, Taurus. I'll see you next time. Bye.